goofy asses. Commander Milk Duddy get on my nerves. Gone. Let's see. Let's drop the key then. You're not allowed to kill people, bro. What? What you expect?
On 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Oh, damn.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rake getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready?
Mm-hmm.
Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
It looks like a good...
Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born, though. We've held this station for a very long time. Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all about it. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station.
I love tours. Gift shop last this time though, right? I want to stay focused.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time.
All right.
So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
I still not over Milk Dud getting mad at me for like killing someone when that was the job entailed. I wanted you to peacefully. Why would I peacefully do that? Y'all gonna know. They're gonna know I didn't kill the guy if they see the guy again.
The fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it.
Of
Have a
course.
little faith
It's
for
mad
us.
foggy in here, but it's nice.
And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lot. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways.
Is that
That
Noel?
was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that.
They're like a
but
person on my team.
we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
See
On the
anything
right,
you like.
you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't?
So if you're part of it, you still gotta pay a paycheck in
This is our
here?
final stop.
Kind of BS.
Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway,
Is that a
Shinya
bomb on his
is
chest?
set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. I see the bomb as a symbol of my importance, and it's a constant reminder to everyone of the sacrifice I was willing to make. The freedom I've given up, the pain, it's not something that just anyone has the resolve to bear.
Everyone has their way of ingratiating themselves. Personally, I'd prefer to gift a bottle of wine and a slice of Pule cheese. But to each their own.
No. See, it doesn't work that way. You new members have no patience, no appreciation for history. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course,
and you lick his boots.
I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Dujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work? The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. Oh, you know, smuggling, piracy, taking things that aren't yours. Nothing that should keep you up at night. Well, depending on your methods. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
I'd already seen enough death for a
Listen up.
lifetime.
You can all
No.
stop complaining.
Guess it was too much to
Stations
hope we'd
cargo
all
bay
make it.
doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Ah, there's our other new recruit.
Is that Bruno Mars?
So,
No, that's not Bruno Mars.
now that
I'm not
we're all
bold.
here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Of course we have rules. If you think the Crimson Fleet was built on a lawless dream, think again. Our influence, our money, our respect comes from meticulous planning and every last soul in the fleet following my orders to the letter. That is why you need to learn to place the fleet before everything. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Maybe you should tell me more about Crix Smith.
Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls. Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect location to weed out any rooks who'd be wasting the fleet's time? What? Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony? Think I'm just going to slap a skull on you and send you on your way? Make no mistake. You are being tested all the time. Every job you take will be under constant scrutiny. And Neva? Oh, she's just waiting for you to screw things up. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System. You forget the UC is still licking its wounds from the colony wars. They don't have the capability to mount a full-scale assault. And if they were foolish enough to attack, we would have the manpower to push those pendejos right back to Jemison. If we have Crix's legacy. Listen to the words that I am saying. The legacy is real. You will find that out in due time, provided you're willing to put in the work. Nothing worth having ever comes easy.
Just as long as it isn't buried at the bottom of the ocean. Digging I'm fine with, but diving? I'll take a pass. Planets in this system are cold enough already.
Why are you here?
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Alright, so there's no talking. Let's go and see where we can get him by. Just was it the back staircase that just went down?
I am sick of using the trade authority to clean goods. Radley's the real thief on this station.
Mm-hmm.
We call UCC staff sharks, but to the fleet, they're just bait.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Robot. See what you got, sis.
I hope you came with credits. We can talk about whatever you want, as long as you got the creds.
Non-barrel sniper. Drum cannon, power beat, refined. What is this? You gone what blade? Apparel. What? Oh, this is narrow mark 1, 2. It's not much of a difference on them anyway. Undersuit, helmets, spacesuit, refined pirate suit.
Don't miss me too much.
They hyper-pushed the world. Our story ain't that much. What's that? Some near object.
Please tell me you know exactly. Just make it quick.
Alright. Bread, bag of food. Give me. That's food. Wait. Wait on. Sarah,
We're done here.
what do I need for Opera Bay? Build an armory on your spaceship. What do I need? Cause I think what it was, I didn't have the stuff for armor. So I can get everyone off my goddamn ship. Alright, let's do this. First thing we're gonna do. Let's go to what spaceship? The key. Does the key have a space map? It should have a space guide charge. That's what you
Weapons
got.
for all occasions. Well, well. Neva's new hotshot. I knew you'd find your way back to my little corner of the key. Everyone always does. Hey, if you want to pour credits into my pocket, you won't hear any arguments from me. I carry most of the standard hardware. You know, kinetics, electromags, energy.
Yeah, shut up.
Occasionally, I stock a few smuggled items. Basically the stuff SysDev doesn't want you to play with.
That's what I want to
Just
hear.
don't screw me over or I'll be inclined to give...
Let me get this trust.
Oh, we all... A little advice, Sadiqi? The fleet's trust can't be bought.
Oh, shut up.
Anyone who says otherwise is either lying or getting...
I understand. I can care less.
Well, that was surprisingly easy. Most people just glaze over and learn the hard way. Maybe there's more... Whatever you need.
Dear God, they talk your ear off in this game. They're like, I do this, and I'm from this area. And I get it, it's not for, you know, to build world building, but I'm like, damn, these prices are bullshit. I better get money back for it. But that looks strong, but like a peacekeeper from Apex Legend. A lot of these are stronger than my weapons I already have now. Combat knife, Fury, I already have one. I have gold weapons that are stronger than that. They are damn strong. Oh. First thing I'm gonna do is go back to the shotgun and buy that. How much shotgun costs? That costs $13,000, bro. Cutter. I got good weapons. This is whatever. That's a shotgun. I'm a shotgun. My shotgun better than that. Never mind. I ain't gonna waste my money.
Need more weapons or ammo?
Hey,
Come see me.
How you buy? No price. Tactical gear is my specialty. Don't leave the key without it.
Okay, now. Tactical gear. Spacesuits. Oh, okay. A little kit with it too. Oh, fancy. Helmet. I used to see how this thing. Wait. Then you have barrel.
I'm here if you need me.
Mm-hmm.
Need something?
You do.
Got stuff to smuggle. I've got the stuff. So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up.
That's fine, you talk to.
As long as your credits are good. It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked. Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business. Sure.
Let's see. Let me view what ships.
I bet you would. I'm just kidding.
Got this ship right here. Yeah, my ship right here. I'm stick with this ship.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours? If you've got the credits, I've got plenty of goodies to choose from.
Alright, let's see. Crimson Red Fleet. It's weaker than the ship I have. That's less power than the ship I have now. If it has a higher grav engine, I'm not interested. The fuck is this? Less power, but bigger shit. I don't know. I'm not feeling that. Class B ship reactor low. The reactor's pretty is low. What's with these low reactor ships, bro? Got lasers. Do I want this? Weaker. Its ship is weaker. This is big as shit. I'm gonna keep the one I have and just play around with it when I have.
If you need credits, hit up the mission board.
So let's do a story mission now. Let's ignore this and go back to this. But did I fix my ship? I'm gonna fix my ship.
Wow. Clearly, we should have practiced our grumpy pirate faces a bit more before arriving.
Oh, shut up.
Anything ship related? I don't mind helping.
People in this game be like, kill. You gotta kill this person, and you're like,
I'd love to take your money, but your ship's in perfect condition.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let me change the color of the ship. We like to register the strip. Alright. Costs 11,000 credits to register a ship. Alright, it's my ship now. So. I'm gonna find engine. I think. Color. Make it a different color. Let's make it white. A white ship. And then second color, make it like green. Let's try red. Make it red. Saturation, go up to red. Make this color up a lot more, so it can be brighter red. And then second color, let's try a yellow. Bring the brightness up. I wanted to do this the other way around, so make this red. No, go back to the ships and change this to red. There we go. And the second color could be gold. Wait, all items were moved. Will be moved to your cargo hold. There are warning ship flight. We're checking for. Can't change the shield or nothing? That's crazy. Also laser cannons.
You see, you'll never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch you.
The ship.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him.
Glad to see you're back in one.
We got more spots in the ship, or just 3? Check her out both.
Yes.
Oh yeah, more spots in the ship. Yeah. Good one. Now you can move. I saw a wardrobe. I got scared. I'm like, who that? All right, let's get out of here. Got a bigger, fancier ship, and it can do more damage. That can control a lot better too. See, look, yeah. They rebuilt the place nicely.
You'll be scammed as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
I better have no bounty. What does a barrel roll function?
I need some time to think.
Can you shut up?
the Lodge has been measurably reduced.
Yeah, do something real quick. Oh, I got alien sandwich. I got alien sandwich. All right. What was all the stuff I gave her? Oh. Yeah, I have mods. Coachman.
That's a sensible modification, really. How much I need? I need tenzin and like seed plant. Okay. I need to get suppressor. I want to use this as a suppressor. Research project I need to finish. Block. Leave it. Leave it. Pharmacy outposts. Oh man. Lot decorations. Ornaments. Can't do that. Go to robot. Can do that now. Can do this now. Yeah, like that. So 0. I need to get more movement.
Wait, I got more? Oh, perfect. Robot 1, got robot. That's that, and then. Yeah, let's do my, equipment. Press that one. Weaponry. Any more sequence? Alright. Let's go upstairs.
Mateo, I need to be checking everyone's vitals. Now really isn't the time.
I know. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground a million times over.
No more Starborn have
But I
shown
think
up.
I have something. I'm serious.
Okay.
You mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity? Yeah, I've got some thoughts. Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before?
Don't know what the answers.
They did openly threaten you, as I understand it. I'd say that's something to worry about. It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts. A weird phenomenon that didn't come with creepy threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on now. I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Okay.
If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him? It's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
Oh, okay. Also,
I don't mind taking a detour to gather data. Only thing we'd lose is time, really.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Dusty. Dusty. Let's talk.
Thank you for helping me out with the artifacts.
I've been meaning to thank you for helping me with the Crimson Fleet before. I could have handled it myself, of course, but it's good working with a team. It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam. Exactly as often as I need to. Jams are just sticky successes, right? At first it seems annoying, but it eventually washes off. Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days. They're one of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies.
He's not wrong.
Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments. Speaking of which, your work with Constellation has been impressive. Truly impressive. Neither do I. Yet I muster forth. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose. Irvin Madani was my husband.
Oh, Barrett's gay.
He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now. I remember his bright smiles when I returned from my trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star.
Aww.
That's kind of you to ask. People used to say that we were polar opposites. He was quiet and shy, they said. But that wasn't true. He was just that way around everyone else. The war happened. He was caught in the crossfire between the UC and the Free Star Collective. It was right after he finished a job on Gagarin. Some terrible job. I don't remember.
It's impossible to know what could have happened.
It's not you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. I can't say why. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it. All right, let's see. He was a biologist, specialized in botany. He loved plants. For years, he carried one with us on trips like it was our pet. He even named it. Haven't thought about that in a while. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. I need some time to think about things. On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
All right. Okay. Oh, I was gonna look at the crew. Ship, adding enduring fan. Barrett's assigned. Leave Barrett there. Sam Cole can come with us. There we go. And then Vesca can come with us.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay? It does seem to be a unique situation with serious consequences. That is what keeps me here as well. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being. This group of people, who by rights would never associate with one another, has come together for a common cause. That is impressive on its own, before considering the magnitude of the work they have undertaken. The possibilities it holds. A goal is something you work towards, an expectation of achievement. That is not the same. I believe it is sometimes phrased as, the destination is not as important as the journey. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it. There is no struggle to survive here. No great risk in daily life. I'm sure you have seen for yourself that is not the case for much of the settled systems.
True.
Hostile environments, dangerous creatures, not to mention the threats posed by other humans. None of that touches these people. I think if there is no struggle, people can forget what living really means. Purpose cuts through adversity.
What's up, Aurora?
All too well.
You missed a lot. We did a lot.
I have no idea.
I
have. There have been times where I wondered whether it was worth it. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space. They believed, and still do, that anyone who was not part of our family did not share our values, our goals, and was ultimately a potential threat. My time in the settled systems has mostly led me to agree with them. It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you. Yes, you need... What have you got for me?
Take. Quit. Hey, that's how you do it. Got my poncho on. So, not far.
Can you believe this tree was here before the city?
Yes.
War memorial. We can stop to pay respects
someone
if
insults
you'd
you,
like.
To just
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh, yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Ooh, we found some church secrets. Alright. So
Now that we have a little privacy,
Barrett is in the
tell
back.
me exactly what it is that brought you two here.
It started with discovery of an anomaly, the artifacts. We were attacked by groups of Starborn.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe, beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. I agree. I think you need to talk to them about this unity pilgrim. And clearly, not just in a theological sense, as I have. Oh yes, typically. But there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I've visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well. And if you need directions to the Enlightened, they have a branch in the Well helping the poorest citizens of New Atlantis find a better life for themselves.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
And do what you gotta do. Alright, so talk to the Keeper.
One day House Varun just up and abandoned their embassy. No idea why. Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it. Listen, you risked your life to save me. I keep wondering if that made it harder to save Sarah, too. I've replayed those moments in my mind over and over. And you need to know that you did what a leader does. And if it had been me instead of her, I would feel at peace knowing that she made it. I know. And I can't say it's the best choice, but nevertheless, thank you. I don't know if you're ready to talk, or if you need 20 years to get to that point, or if you never want to talk about it again. But I just want you to know that if you do, I'm here for you. I'm not sure that I am, but maybe in time that will change. Of course you do. We all do. Take whatever time you need. Just please don't remove yourself from our lives. Not after all this. We can't lose anyone else. Still doesn't make it easier for anybody, even you. But you did what you had to do. We all know that. Sarah was our leader. She was a light in Aja's eye, and she kept everything together. She would tell you right now that this was not your fault. She would want us to focus and solve this problem together. Yes, we need to expect it and prepare. You know, we're fortunate. Constellation brought us all together and we're all better for it. If we're going to set things right, it's going to be because of that.
Today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.